Have you ever wondered about working in Canada? The idea might seem daunting, but we're here to guide you through the process. Today, we're breaking down the Canadian work permit process, making it as simple as possible. We'll cover everything from securing a job in the Great White North to applying for your work permit, and finally, settling down in the country. It's a step-by-step guide designed to make your professional transition as smooth as possible. So, if you're ready to embark on a new professional journey, stay tuned. The first step is to find a job in Canada. Let's dive into this. In the vast and diverse Canadian job market, there are a few tried and true ways to land that perfect gig. Let's start with online job portals. Websites like Indeed, Monster, and Workopolis offer a wide array of job listings across all industries. They're easy to navigate and update frequently, making them an excellent starting point. But don't stop there. Recruitment agencies can be a game changer. These organizations work directly with companies looking for talent, and they can match you with opportunities that align with your skills and experiences. Some well-known Canadian recruitment agencies include Adecco, Manpower, and Randstad. Now, don't forget about the power of networking. Whether it's attending industry events, joining professional organizations, or connecting with potential employers on LinkedIn, networking can open doors to opportunities not advertised elsewhere. Once you've found a potential job, it's critical to tailor your resume and cover letter to the Canadian job market. In Canada, employers value concise, specific resumes that highlight relevant skills and experiences. Cover letters should be customized for each job application, showcasing not only your qualifications, but also your understanding of the role and the company. And here's a pro tip. Canadians are known for their politeness, so don't hesitate to follow up after submitting your application. A simple thank you note can leave a lasting impression. Once you secure a job offer, you're ready for the next step, applying for a work permit. Having a job offer in hand, you're now ready to apply for a work permit. This process might seem daunting, but don't worry, we're here to demystify it for you. The first thing to know is that there are two types of work permits in Canada: open work permits and employer-specific work permits. An open work permit allows you to work for any employer in Canada, excluding those who have failed to comply with certain conditions. An employer-specific work permit, on the other hand, ties you to a specific employer, as the name suggests. To apply for a work permit, you'll need several documents. These typically include a job offer letter from your Canadian employer, proof of your identity, like a passport, and proof that you meet the job requirements, such as educational documents or work experience certificates. Now let's talk about fees. The cost to apply for a work permit is usually around 255 Canadian dollars, but it can vary depending on your situation. For instance, if you're applying for an open work permit, you'll need to pay an additional $100. Once you've gathered all your documents and paid your fees, you're ready to apply. You can do this online, which is the quickest and easiest way, or by mail. Processing times can vary greatly, ranging from a few weeks to several months. So it's best to apply as soon as you have all your documents in order. Keep in mind that getting a work permit doesn't automatically grant you residency in Canada. You'll still need to go through the immigration process, but don't let that discourage you. Having a work permit is a huge step in the right direction. And there you have it. You're now well equipped with the knowledge you need to apply for a Canadian work permit. Remember, this is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to achieving your dream of working and living in Canada. With a work permit secured, you're one step closer to your Canadian dream. But there's one more step: immigration. The final step in your journey is the immigration process. It's the last hurdle, but it's a significant one, so let's not underestimate its importance. In Canada, there are various immigration pathways available for workers. The two most popular ones are the Express Entry System and the Provincial Nominee Program. Each has its own unique features, eligibility criteria, and application process, so let's break them down. Firstly, the Express Entry System. It's designed for skilled workers who are not only seeking employment, but are also interested in becoming permanent residents. The system operates on a points-based ranking, which takes into account factors such as your age, education, work experience, and language proficiency. Once you've created your profile and entered the pool, you'll be ranked against other candidates. If you score high enough, you'll receive an invitation to apply for permanent residency. Now, isn't that a dream come true? Next, we have the Provincial Nominee Program. This is for workers who have the skills, education, and work experience to contribute to the economy of a specific Canadian province or territory. Each province or territory has its own streams and criteria for their PNP. So if you have a job offer from a specific province or a close family member living in one, this could be your ticket to Canada. Applying for either of these programs involves a series of steps. You'll need to gather your documents, complete your application, pay your fees, and then wait for your application to be processed. It's essential to be thorough and accurate in your application to avoid any setbacks. Remember, patience is key in this process. It can take several months for your application to be processed, but don't let this discourage you. Keep your eye on the prize and remember why you started this journey in the first place. Once your immigration application is approved, you're ready to move to Canada and start your new job. Your journey may have been long, but the reward is worth every step. Now pack your bags and get ready for a new adventure in the Great White North. So, you see, the process of working in Canada involves a few key steps. Let's rewind and quickly recap what we've covered in the video. Our journey began with the quest of finding a job in Canada, quite a task in itself. It's all about researching, networking, and applying until you find the right fit. Next, we moved on to applying for a work permit. Remember, this is an essential document that legitimizes your employment in Canada, so it's not a step to be taken lightly. Finally, we delved into the immigration process, a complex and multifaceted journey. It's about understanding the system, meeting the requirements, and patiently waiting for those all-important approvals. Each stage is crucial and requires your utmost attention. But remember, it's a journey worth undertaking for the wealth of opportunities that await you in Canada. With careful planning and preparation, you can successfully navigate this process and start your exciting new chapter in Canada. Good luck!